Crystal skulls have long captured our imagination. They are objects of mystery and wonder. These life-size skulls are carved from clear quartz crystal. They look eerily real. Many people believe they hold special powers. The origins of these skulls are unclear. Some say they are ancient artifacts. Others think they are modern creations. This uncertainty adds to their allure. It makes people want to know more about them. Crystal skulls have appeared in movies and books. They often play a role in adventure stories. This has made them even more famous. It has also sparked debates about their true nature. In this essay, we will explore the world of crystal skulls. We'll look at their history, legends, and scientific views. By the end, you'll have a better understanding of these fascinating objects. Let's begin our journey into the mysteries of the crystal skulls. The story of crystal skulls begins in the 19th century. That's when the first ones were found. They were said to come from ancient Mesoamerican sites. These are places where the Maya and Aztec people lived long ago. One of the first crystal skulls was found in the 1860s. It was said to be from Mexico. A man named Eugene Bobin sold it. He was a French antiquities dealer. He claimed the skull was very old and valuable. More crystal skulls appeared over time. They were found in different parts of Central America. Some were small, others were life-sized. People were amazed by how real they looked. Museums started to collect these skulls. They thought they were important artifacts. The British Museum and the Smithsonian both got crystal skulls. This made people even more interested in them. It seemed to prove they were real ancient objects. One of the most famous crystal skulls is the Mitchell-Hedges skull. It was said to be found in Belize in 1924. Anna Mitchell-Hedges claimed she found it on her 17th birthday. The skull is very detailed and life-sized. The British Museum skull is another well-known example. It was bought in Mexico in the 1890s. This skull is not as detailed as the Mitchell-Hedges skull, but it is still very impressive. The Smithsonian skull is called the Skull of Doom. It was donated to the museum in 1992. Like the others, it is made of clear quartz crystal. It has a very smooth surface. There are also smaller crystal skulls. These are often found in private collections. Some people claim to have found them in caves or ruins. Others say they bought them from local people in Mexico or Central America. Many legends surround the crystal skulls. Some people believe they have special powers. They say the skulls can heal the sick. Others think they can show visions of the future. One popular legend says there are 13 crystal skulls. These skulls are said to hold important knowledge. The story claims that when all 13 are brought together, they will reveal secrets about the universe. Some myths connect the skulls to ancient aliens. They say that advanced beings from space made the skulls. These aliens supposedly gave the skulls to ancient people as gifts. Another legend says the skulls are from Atlantis. Atlantis is a mythical lost city. The story claims that when Atlantis sank, the skulls were scattered around the world. They are said to hold the wisdom of that advanced civilization. Section 5, Ancient Civilizations, Cultural Connections. Many people link crystal skulls to ancient Mesoamerican cultures. These include the Maya, Aztec, and Olmec peoples. These civilizations did use skulls in their art and rituals, but they were usually made of stone, not crystal. The Maya, for example, often carved skulls from jade. They saw skulls as symbols of death and rebirth. Skulls were important in their religious beliefs. They were used in ceremonies and placed in tombs. The Aztecs also used skull imagery. They had a famous skull rack called the Zompantli. It displayed the skulls of sacrificed people. This shows how important skulls were in their culture. However, no crystal skulls have ever been found in official archaeological digs. This is a big problem for those who claim the skulls are ancient. It makes scientists doubt that these cultures made the crystal skulls we know today. Section 6, the scientific perspective, facts versus fiction. Scientists have studied many crystal skulls. They use modern technology to examine them. This includes microscopes and special dating methods. Their findings often challenge the legends about the skulls. One key discovery is tool marks on the skulls. These marks show that modern tools were used to make them. Ancient people didn't have these tools. This suggests the skulls are not as old as some claim. The type of crystal used is also important. The quartz in many skulls is not from Mexico or Central America. It often comes from Brazil or Europe. This is another clue that the skulls might not be ancient Mesoamerican artifacts. Scientists also point out that no crystal skulls have been found in controlled archaeological digs. If they were really ancient, we would expect to find them in ancient sites, but so far this hasn't happened. Section 7, Modern Interpretations, New Age Beliefs. Despite scientific doubts, many people still believe in the power of crystal skulls. This is especially true in New Age spiritual movements. These groups often see the skulls as tools for meditation and healing. Some people claim they can communicate with the skulls. They say the skulls speak to them in visions or dreams. These experiences are very personal and can't be proven by science. Crystal skulls are also used in energy healing practices. Some believe the skulls can focus and amplify energy. They use them to try to heal physical and emotional problems. There are even skull keepers who say they protect special crystal skulls. These people often travel to share their skulls with others. They hold ceremonies and workshops where people can interact with the skulls. Section 8. Crystal skulls in popular culture. Crystal skulls have become famous in movies and books. One of the best-known examples is the movie Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This film brought the legend to a wide audience. In the story, Indiana Jones searches for a powerful crystal skull. The movie mixes real legends with made-up stories. It shows how fascinating these objects are to many people. Books have also featured crystal skulls. Many novels use them as part of mystery or adventure stories. These books often mix fact and fiction. This can make it hard for readers to know what's real. Crystal skulls have appeared in video games too. They are often shown as magical objects with special powers. This keeps the mystery of the skulls alive in popular culture. Section 9. The debate continues, authentic or fake. The debate about crystal skulls is ongoing. Some people strongly believe they are ancient and magical. Others are sure they are modern fakes. This disagreement keeps the mystery alive. Those who believe in the skulls say science can't explain everything. They point to personal experiences and spiritual beliefs. These are hard to prove or disprove with scientific methods. Skeptics argue that there's no solid evidence for ancient origins. They say the tool marks and crystal types prove the skulls are new. They think the legends are just stories made up to sell fake artifacts. This debate shows how different ways of thinking can clash. It's a good example of how science and belief sometimes disagree. The crystal skull mystery continues to challenge our ideas about history and reality. Section 10. Exploring the unexplained ongoing research. Even though many scientists think the skulls are fake, research continues. Some researchers are still looking for proof of ancient origins. They hope to find a skull that can be dated to pre-Columbian times. Other studies focus on why people believe in the skulls. They look at how legends grow and change over time. This research helps us understand how myths and beliefs spread. There are also studies on the cultural impact of crystal skulls. These look at how the skulls have affected art, literature, and spiritual practices. This research shows how powerful these objects are in our imagination. Some scientists are studying the crystals themselves. They want to know exactly where the quartz came from. This could help trace the history of how the skulls were made and traded. Section 11, Conclusion. The enduring allure of crystal skulls. Crystal skulls continue to fascinate us. They bridge the gap between science and mystery. Even if they are not ancient, they still have power over our imagination. The stories about crystal skulls show how we seek meaning. We want to believe in magic and hidden knowledge. These beliefs can be very strong, even when science says otherwise. The debate about crystal skulls teaches us something important. It shows how different people can see the same thing in very different ways. This reminds us to keep an open mind, but also to look for evidence. In the end, crystal skulls remain a symbol of the unknown. They challenge us to question what we know. Whether ancient artifacts or modern creations, they will likely continue to captivate us for years to come.